Hello everyone, welcome to Divine Debut. This is Kathy speaking. Thank you for being here. I am doing your mid-month of August till the end of August 2018 general and love readings. I will be doing the divine spread as I have been doing recently. I am using the Tarot 3D, right, which is the Karma or Dharma message. These are only the major arcana 3D cards that I use for the main message. For the rest of the spread, I'm using the Pictorial Key Tarot by David Corsi. Okay, that's for the rest of the spread. Now for the extended Vimeo readings, I'm using the Sibillas, Vera Sibilla by Masenghini, and also the Romance Angels Oracle cards, which are by Doreen, Verge. Okay, those two decks will be used in the Vimeo extended readings. I'd like to thank everyone for their support, for liking, sharing and subscribing, and for the rest of the announcements that I'm going to be making in relation to what is going on with the astrology, as well as all the announcements in relation to the competition on Facebook, etc., and everything else. For those of you that are interested, that part of the reading will be at the end of all the readings, okay? That way I can start with the tarot, and for those of you that are interested in the astrology part and all the announcements, again, as I just said earlier, please wait till the end of the reading, and that way the people who are only interested in the tarot can, go straight onto the tarot so they don't have to stick around for too long. Okay, so I will get started on your tarot at the moment. Right now, thank you again. Hello Pisces, welcome to Divine Debut. This is Kathy speaking. Welcome to my channel. This is your reading, general and love reading for mid-August till end of August 2018. I am doing the divine spread, so I'm taking a card for the Karma or Dharma message that needs to be known for Piscean people. Hope that you are all well. We're still in the energies of those eclipses. Okay, let's take one card for Pisces. Okay, and we've got the Fool card. This is the Fool, and this is the Tarot 3D by David Corsi that I'm using. It depicts the Fool standing on the edge of a cliff, but he's not actually ready to take that leap of faith. As you can see, it is as though he's looking up to the sky. He's hoping for some news to come in. He's hoping for a divine message, information to come through before he can actually take that leap of faith and begin a new journey. Now, it's so on point with the eclipses. We did have a new moon in Leo. It was a solar eclipse, partial solar eclipse on the 11th of August. So with the eclipse previous to that, which was a full moon lunar eclipse on the 27th of July, which was a major eclipse. It lasted for nearly an hour and a half, roughly. It was a very long eclipse, and it was on top of Mars retrograde and the South Node, which made it a very particular, very incredibly strong eclipse. And full moons, we know, are culminations and endings. So you are ready to take that leap of faith. Let's see what the rest of your spread shows, dear Pisces. Okay, for mid-August till end of August 2018, love and general messages. Okay, at the root of your reading is the Four of Cups. What is hidden to you, this is quite an important position here. We've got the Six of Pentacles. In the recent past, we've got the Three of Pentacles. At the present situation, we have the Eight of Cups. Crowning your reading, which is also your goal, is the King of Wands. In the advice position and the action to take, we've got the Three of Cups. The outcome card is the Justice card. And in the Pictorial key tarot that I'm using here, she does look like the Queen of Swords as well. So there's a double meaning to this card for me. And it is the card of Libra. So we've got two cards that show Libra here, with the Six of Pentacles in the hidden position. It does point towards Libra, and also, excuse me, trying to find your balance. Now, this position here is the divine message, the message from above. And it does deal with the planetary positions as well, and how they affect you personally. And we've got the Ace of Pentacles, which is a blessing. It really is. So we've got quite a few of Pentacles here, dear Pisces. So we've got all the elements except for swords. This is the actual only sword that I see, the only air energy, and this is the outcome card. Now, at the root of the reading, we've got the Four of Cups. Now, this is an offer that has not been received well. It wasn't the right time. Maybe you're wanting to make an offer because you are water, dear Pisces. You are wanting to make an offer to someone, but you're not able to do so. Why? Maybe because of family. This is a number 4. 4 speaks of our stability, our home, our roots, and our general family situation. So it's funny that we've got 3 cups here, and we've also got 3 cups here. So we go from the 4 to the 3. Now the 3 of Cups in the action and advice position, 3 of Cups is always a celebration, but because I'm not doing reversals here, you know, the card may have been in the reverse. I'm not sure yet. I'm still looking at the reading. As I always say, the tarot has got many layers, and I do read the cards intuitively as well. So depending on what other cards are around, that's where I derive the message from. So let's go in order here. 4 of Cups, as I said, an offer that has come in, and some of you may be dealing with another water sign. It's not, just because you're a water sign does not mean that you may not be dealing with someone who's got strong water element in their chart. As I say, again, lots of messages, you know, and lots of layers in the tarot. Now, over here we've got the 8 of Cups, so we go from the 4 to the 8. That is like the 8 of Cups is always a situation where we've invested a lot of time, a lot of emotion, and that's what cups are all about. They're all about being emotionally fulfilled, right? So an offer that may have not been well received in the past, has put you in a position, and I'm going to say you because you are Pisces, right? Water has put you in the position where you're needing either to move on because your offer, let's say, was not accepted for whatever reason. It was not the right time. There were family issues at hand, so you were not able to either accept or give this offer, right? So we've got Eight of Cups here, moving on. Now this person is moving towards the future, and there is the full moon here in this actual deck. Now in the Rider-Waite deck, it does show an eclipsed moon. So even though this is the present card, for others of you, this could be you, whatever has happened, maybe the decision has been made on or around the full moon, end of July, where you're either moving along physically, moving on, I should say, physically, or even moving metaphorically, right? Spiritually growing. This is a card of spiritual growth for me, right? And in this card here, we've actually got a full moon. So could this be, because there is a full moon in Pisces on the 26th of the month? So could some of you be moving on, leaving those 8 cups behind and looking for those other 2 cups that you are missing in this situation here? Now, in the hidden position, we've got the 6 of Pentacles. I always see the scales either being balanced here or being at an imbalance. Here, they're fairly balanced in this card, which would say that there's going to be reciprocity. This is the 6 of Pentacles to me very often is very similar to the 2 of Cups, because the 2 of Cups is also a card of balance. So when we share our resources, which Pentacles are all about, and our belongings and what we have to offer to either another partner, a family member, a partnership in work, right? When we're giving and receiving equally, and this is a 6, obviously 6s always speak of balance, then this is a very positive thing. So I see the hidden message here being that there's going to be a sense of reciprocity, right? And balancing out of the scales. Now, we're going from the 6 to the 3 here. 3 of Pentacles always is threes always speak of expansion and growth, anything to do with career and growing your financial stability, growing your income, whatever you receive from the work that you do. This is also a card of, being looked at by other people, being admired of your skills and your crafts, right? Now, threes, as I said, because the major arcana is the Empress, she is a number 3. Now, we've got 2 3s here. So if we're looking at these 2 positions here, there's 3 people here as well as having 3 people here. And we've also got the 3 cups here, which do stand out to me. And here we've got, of course, the Ace of Cups. It is standing alone here. So it does speak of emotional fulfillment, but there could be an energy of a love triangle here. We say that 2 is a number of balance, 3 is a crowd. Could that be happening because we've got, and this is not a message for all of you, obviously there's a lot of people who watch these videos, so I do have to mention all the signs, all the messages that come through. Now this, Libra is the house of partnership. That's where Venus is as I'm doing this reading. Libra is the house of partnership, the house of balance, relationships as well. So again, speaking of Libra, Libra is shown in this card here as well, right? The Justice card, which is trying to find your balance, but through anything to do with legalities, right? Now, this is a number 11. 11 for me does speak of legal issues, lots of changes coming in, and a new door opening. So, a new chapter. Now, in the divine message, we've got the Ace of Pentacles, which is a brand new stable beginning. Now, we go from the 6 to the 3 to the 1. So, it's as though we're going backwards, and now being in such a heavy period of retrogrades. We've got like 6 planets plus Chiron is moving backwards. That's an asteroid. So 7 celestial bodies moving still backwards. We've only got Jupiter and Venus moving direct at the moment. Now, all the retrogrades, it's going to lighten up. The load is going to lighten up because we've got Mercury coming out of retrograde in a couple of days. Mars is coming out of retrograde in 1.5 weeks. And then Saturn in about 3 weeks is going to be moving direct as well. Of course, when we say that they're moving direct, it's not completely direct. They're starting to pick up speed and move direct, but they are still coming out of their shadow period. So they're starting to move slowly. Now, the divine message is that there is a new beginning. This is a number 1. So could you guys be still working through issues? The message is here that there is a brand new beginning, and it's coming at the time of the personal planets starting to move direct very soon. So that's very good to see here. Now, if we look at the 11 as a cardinal number, it does look like a 2, right? 2s always speak of balance. This is a card of balance. And 11 is also a master number, right? Now here, crowning your reading, we've got the King of Wands. This could be a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries, Sun, Moon, or Rising. One moment. Okay, I was saying that this King of Wands is a fire sign. Now this could be someone who is an entrepreneur, someone who is very creative. He has got leadership qualities. This is a person who's very passionate. This could be a partner that you may be dealing with. And I'm going to say that because we've got the 8 of Cups here, right? We've got the 8 of Cups. It looks as though you are moving into the King of Wands. And if we look right across here, we've got 3 of Cups here. So we've got 8 and 3 equal 11. Could that be what your balancing out of the scales is going to be? Now, for others of you, yes, as I said, lots of people watching this video, could it be that because it's an 11 and it's the same number as the card of Libra, could you be dealing legally with a fire sign or someone who's got strong fire in their chart? Now, it could be that this person has got fire and air Libra, like Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo, and we do have the new moon. We did have the new moon solar eclipse in Leo, so that could be what someone new that's coming into your life, and they could have strong Libra in their chart. Now, we've got quite a few pentacles here, and it looks to me, look at this, it looks as though you may be moving away from someone who could be of an earth sign, because on this side where it shows that you are moving away, growing spiritually, we've got 2 pentacle cards, right? That could be so for some of you. Now, if we look at the, yes, look at these 2 cards together. We've got 3 and 6 equal 9. Now, 9 of Pentacles would be someone that is standing alone financially. So we've got 9 plus the Ace of Pentacles equal a 10. And the 10 again breaks down to a 1. So there could be a completion and then a new beginning, because the Ace of Pentacles is something that is going to be very physically and tangibly starting for you in relation to anything to do with finances, anything that is real in our life, right? Anything that we place value into. Now, this could be a new business. This could be a new business. Could it be a new business that you may be starting with another fire sign, dear Pisces? Could it be that you are taking your relationship to the next level if you are dealing with this fire sign? Whatever it is, the Ace of Pentacles is a blessing. It really is. But why are you waiting for information? Obviously, the karmic card here, or the Dharma, the new journey that you are wanting to take is not beginning yet. Could there be legal issues that are holding you back? Legal issues for some of you, and this could be in relation to work, right? It could be in relation to work or any anything to do with, and because we've got a church here, could be like anything to do with religion, anything to do with your beliefs and what you feel strong about. If we look at these two cards, as I said, this card is a very spiritually growing sort of a card, like evolving, spiritually growing, right? Because look at all those cups, 8 of Cups. Now, if we look at the zodiac, the 8th house is Scorpio. That's where death and transformation happens, through shared resources, through any sexual intimacy. It's the house of, you know, being really going deep, like having gone deep with anything to do with partnership, because the 8th house is like, it's like, you know, the house after the partnership house. Let's say the house before that, which is Libra. Libra is the house of new partnerships, right? The 5th house of Leo is where we flirt, where we meet people, meet someone new. It's something brand new. In the 7th house, it takes form. In the 8th house, you move in together. You share intimacy. You share your finances. You meet each other's family. You're living together. You're totally gone into the relationship. So, and again, as I say, 3 and 8 equal 11 again, going through a new doorway. Now, because, as I said, it's, again, spirituality, which speaks of our beliefs, right? And here we've got a church. And there are 3 people. So anything to do with our belief system, anything to do with religion. Now again, I said the 3 and the 6 do equal a 9. And 9, think of the 9 of Pentacles. It is the energy of Virgo, right? Virgo is looking at the finer details, picking at all the errors, right? Being very discriminative. Virgo is also being of service to others. Service to others, that's what Virgo does, right? Could some of you, because you are Pisces, now Virgo is your karmic side. Your karmic sign, it's the sign that's opposite the zodiac for you. Could this be you having given too much and there is no reciprocity? And then we've got the 3 here, where other people are admiring your skills, your crafts, and just, you know, yourself. And there is more reciprocity here. And there could be, as I said, spiritual growth. You are moving along we go through trials and tribulations. We go through lessons in life. You've obviously completed some sort of a cycle. You are looking for a new cycle. You are on the road to doing that, right? Now, Three of Cups could be a celebration. This is the action and advice. Could be a celebration for others of you. Again, 3 people. Now, these could be 3 siblings, 3 family members, friends, going out and having drinks. This could also be a celebration, yes. This is like celebrating, toasting to something. Look at this area here. Could you have the support of family and friends if you are going through any trials and tribulations, any new beginnings in your life? And 11 is a major new beginning. It is not something simple, and this could be, you could be affected on a lot of levels in your life, a lot of situations. You're going through a lot in your life. There's like, it's like with Jupiter moving into Scorpio, moving through Scorpio. There is a massive like transformation going on because Jupiter is massive. He expands on everything that he touches. Now, wherever you're moving to, this is going to be wonderful. Okay? Right. Now, look at these 2 cards together. Yes, you are moving towards the future, but do you need to go back to the past to work through things through before you move forward and take that leap of faith? Yes, with the retrogrades, we look backwards. People from the past come back. Situations from the past come back. Situations that you are going through, that you've been through, and depending on the planets and how they work in your chart, yes, situations do come back from the past because a certain planet, 2 planets may have touched on something in your life that is going through, it's evolving, it's changing. And again, those 2 same planets meet again. For instance, you have Neptune in your sign and Jupiter is in Scorpio across the zodiac, and they are forming a beautiful trine, and this is the 3rd time they're meeting in the sky, and that's the last time, right? So they've done the work. They're giving us the divine love, the divine messages from above, what Jupiter has dug up in Scorpio, right? It's coming to light, whereas Neptune in Pisces can be very, very, very unclear, very hazy, because it's like wearing those rose-colored glasses, right? Very illusionary. And Jupiter may be bringing up the information for you to see it clearly. A lot can happen with the planets, and that's why I like to use the tarot as well as look at the astrology when I do those personal readings for my clients, because I get an overall picture. Okay, so this message here, the hidden message, is saying that what you're giving out, it is time for you to receive. What you have given to the world, what you have given to your family, to your partner. Think about it. What have you given? Has it been good that you've given? You're going to receive good. But with the Ace of Pentacles in the divine position, I'm saying more than likely this is great. Okay. Now I'm going to take a lot more cards in the extended Vimeo reading. So if this has resonated for you guys, then I would suggest you go and see the rest of the reading. There's a lot of cards that I will be taking there. Okay. Dear Pisces, thank you so much for being here. For those of you that are interested in the astrology part of the reading, stay on, do not stop the video. And also the announcements for my channel are a bit further down. For the rest of you that are not following me onto Vimeo, thank you so much for being here. Hope that this was helpful. And thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing. I do appreciate it very much. Thank you, dear Pisces, again. Sending you lots of love, lots of blessings. Talk to you soon. Bye for now. Okay, thank you for sticking around. For those of you that love astrology and that are interested in the announcements in relation to my channel, first of all, I would like to say that for Virgo, because the sun is going to be moving into Virgo, and today's actually the 14th of August. On the 23rd, the sun is moving into Virgo, so happy birthday to all you Virgo people out there. Just letting you know that for your birthday, the September readings, on the September readings, not in these readings, you will have the extended Vimeo reading uploaded onto YouTube, the whole reading for your birthday present from me to you with a lot of love. Now, in relation to the competition, for those of you that want to take part in the Facebook free reading, as I have said, I'm choosing one winner. So for those of you that have liked my page on Facebook, Divine Debut 11, the announcement for the winner will be made on or around the 20th of the month. So you've still got a few days where you can comment, like, and all that beautiful stuff that we do on Facebook, okay, to take part. I'm overwhelmed at how many people have done so. For those of you that are interested in winning, thank you so much. Unfortunately, only one person is going to win, and I'm going to be doing this every month, so just letting you know in advance. Now, I'd like to thank everyone for the support for the Vimeo readings. Thank you so much. The feedback and the support has been wonderful for Vimeo. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate all of you. Now, I'd like to also say, in relation to private readings, just letting you know that in the readings, in the 1 hour long readings for a personal reading, I always do incorporate astrology as well as the tarot. So I do look into your chart and I do go into a few things that are important. As I said, I look at the astrology and the tarot. Those two things work together for me for a more complete reading for you. Now, in the half-hour readings, I just briefly look at the main things. I don't go into the astrology a lot. So when you do order a private reading, I always want and need your date of birth and time, place, and like city and country of birth, as well as your birthday. That's what's very important. If you don't know your exact birth time, don't worry about it, okay? But if you do have the exact time, it's fantastic. Now, just letting you know also that the eclipses on the axis Leo Aquarius have finished finally after 18 months. So if any of you have got very important points or planets in Leo and Aquarius, know that those energies we are moving away from. The last eclipse that we had on the 11th, 3 days ago, that marked the end of the phases of the eclipses on Leo and Aquarius axis, right? So we're moving now into the axis Cancer, Capricorn. So again, those of you that have got planets and important points on that axis, know that the next 18 months will be important for you. Okay, let's look into the astrology just briefly. Now, as I said before, today is the 14th of August, 2018. 2 days ago, on the 12th of August, Mars is retrograded, I should say, back into Capricorn, okay? Also, on August 19th, Mercury finally will be moving direct. It's going to be moving out of its shadow period, so give it till beginning of September when it will be clearly direct. So it's starting to, pass over the points of, the area where it retrograded. So it's starting to pick up pace, but it's still working through its shadow period for the next couple of weeks. But it's good that it's starting to move direct. So that's happening on the 19th of August. On the same day, we've got Jupiter trine Neptune. Now, Jupiter is in Scorpio. It is doing a beautiful trine to Neptune in Pisces, and that is the third consecutive precise trine that it's doing. It's the third trine, right, which is very important because it's done it 3 times, right? This is the third exact trine point that it's doing on the 19th of August. So there is a sense of culminating what it's trying to bring to us. So that trines are always very positive aspects, very flowing energy, beautiful, beautiful. If you can just imagine Jupiter, it's, the biggest planet, the benevolent planet. Neptune is the divine love. So, yes, a beautiful aspect here on the 19th of August, which is bringing a lot of divine love to our lives. Now, just, take note of August the 19th. See what it brings into your life. Now, on August 23rd, the sun enters Virgo. So again, happy birthday to all you Virgo people. It's your solar return, which means that the sun is coming back to your sign. It's going to be in your sign, which is, what is the sun? It's clarity. It's the heart, right? It's warmth. It's everything that has to do with our heart center. So usually when we have our solar return, all the lucky things come back into our life. It's our time to shine. It's our time to be seen in the world and what we do in our lives. The sun always brings love, okay, true love, prosperity, all the beautiful things that deal with Leo, because Leo is ruled by the sun. Leo is the heart. It is anything that we have created, right? Anything to do with children, being lucky as well, taking risks, having fun. A lot of joy is coming in for Virgo. Good luck, Virgo. Now, on the 26th of August, we have a full moon in Pisces. Now, Virgo, Pisces is your opposite sign, so the full moon will be there. Full moons always speak of culmination, right? For those of you that are Pisces, right, Piscean people, there is a culmination happening on the new moon in Pisces. What did you wish for? It's coming to a culmination, okay, for you. Now, on the next day, on August 27th, Mars is going direct, finally. So at the end of this month, Mars is going direct. It is going to be moving direct, but it still has its shadow period to move through. So as long as it's going direct, that is very positive. It still has a bit of time to work through that shadow period, but it will be picking up pace. So that is great to have. Now, a couple more things that I'd like to mention. So, Mercury is moving direct in 5 days from now. As I said, today is the 14th of August. In practically 2 weeks, Mars is moving direct. Now, a very important thing that is happening roughly in 3 weeks from now, Saturn will be moving direct. Wow. Okay, now Saturn we know is the difficult planet. It's restrictions, right? It's having to be grounded and doing the right thing so that we can receive. If we are standing in our integrity, whatever is happening in Capricorn. Now, for those of you that are astrology lovers, you obviously would know where you have Capricorn in your chart. Know that with Saturn moving direct, you've had the chance to work through whatever has been restrictive in your life. Know that that bracket of Saturn being retrograde was giving you the chance to do the work, put in the work, right? Trying to do things, redo things. Now it is moving direct. So I feel as though with Saturn moving direct, what you have been working through with Saturn being retrograde is going to come to the it's going to come, what's the word I'm looking for, to the forefront, right, for you to be able to move through. Again, I feel as though there is a point of receiving now. So whatever you have been working through and working on, with Saturn moving direct, you will have the inclinations of what is going to come to light, right? What you've put in, the hard work you've done, there will be a sense of receiving now. Also, in 4 weeks from now, so that would be roughly mid-month of September, Mars will be moving into Aquarius. Okay, so I think I will leave it at that. I don't want to keep you too long. Thank you all so much for taking the time out, for listening, for sharing, subscribing, and liking these videos. You are so appreciated. I will catch up with all of you for the readings of September 2018. Until then, stay well, stay blessed. And for those of you that are going on to Vimeo to watch the extended readings, thank you so much. Hope that they are helpful for you. Sending you all lots of love, lots of blessings. Bye for now.